Bye.
Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So today we are looking at note taking, and we're looking specifically at note cards and how to use note cards. So the objectives for today's lesson are that participants will be able to take notes using a note card system. Okay. So some community guidelines. So obviously we are happy to have everyone here. Please try and arrive on time, but if not, if you are late, you can join in the conversation as you are able to. If you have IT problems and you need to leave and come back, then that is completely fine. Mute yourself when you are not talking so that it doesn't interrupt, but please remember to unmute yourself when you are going to talk. And please remember to speak loudly. Complete the pre-class interactive self-paced slides. So I send those in the email and their Google Classroom and the Facebook beforehand, or you can do them afterwards if you haven't finished them yet. I will also put a link here for this feedback form or evaluation form, and I will also email it out with a link to the Google Classroom. So this will help us revise and develop course content. And if you have any questions or technical issues during the session, you can put it in the chat box or send us an email, info.hett@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to be facilitating this training. I've previously I was in Myanmar. I've taught English, I've done some teacher training, and I've worked as an environmental educator. So Kathleen is the one who designs all the slides, and she's going to be my co-host. Kathleen, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Kathleen Griley, and I'm an English teacher and a Spanish teacher located in the United States right now.
Okay, so can you take notes using a note card system? So not at all, kind of somewhat, a little bit more, to extremely well. So not at all, extremely well. So where are you? On the count of 3, can you please show me? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just a little bit. So what is this? You can put it in the chat box as well if you're more comfortable. So what is this? So usually they're little squares, rectangles, kind of like paper. Oops, a piece of paper. Paper, good. Do you know, they're kind of hard. I noticed I had a really hard time finding them in Myanmar. Handwriting color paper? Yeah? Okay. So when we're talking about them, actually, I should see if I have any. I think I have some in my bag. Just 2 seconds. I can show you real copies. So like this. I don't know if you can see. But it's kind of stiff paper. Little squares of paper. So these are called note cards. So you have lots of them. I have different colors, but I had a really hard time finding them in Myanmar. So they may not exist in Myanmar in the same way. So you might have to make them yourself. I don't know. Outdated paper. Does anyone know? So looking at these, so in Canada or the United States or Europe, you can buy these at the store, but you could probably make them yourself. So does anyone know what you might use them for? On a leaf? Yeah. So what could you use these for? If you're trying to study, if you're trying to record information. So we're going to discuss going forward what you can use these for, these pieces of paper. I don't think I have. So in Canada, you can buy them like this. I don't know if you can see. Lots of different colors. It kind of comes in a package like this. Yep, for collecting information, good. To save personal information, good. Yeah. So has anyone here used note cards? A different name for them is sometimes index cards. So who here has used them? So maybe just type yes or no in the chat box. So has anyone used them? Yes or no? Yes, yes, okay. So people have used them. Okay, so maybe I just couldn't find them in Myanmar. Yes. No? I see one no. Okay. So some people have used them. So we're going to look at 4 main ways that you can use note cards. So what kind of information could you write on note cards? So what could you write on them, or what kind of information? Especially if you were doing some research, if you're trying and you're reading an article, a research article, what could you write down? What types of information? Okay, so we're going to look at 4 types. So we're going to look at source cards, summary cards, paraphrase cards, and quotation cards. So the first type we'll look at, this is an exact record of what the original article says, including punctuation. So you must use quotation marks to show that the words are not your own. So what kind of note card is this? Is this a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, or a quotation card? So I have a poll. Do you want to see if you can tell me? I'll give you about 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Okay. 10 more seconds. Okay, I think everyone's answered now. Okay, good. So it is a quotation card. It mentions quotation marks. So it is exactly like kind of copy, paste what someone else said, but you put it in quotation marks to indicate that someone else said it. right here. So it's an exact record of what the original says, as mentioned, including punctuation. So quotation card. The next one we're going to look at, this is specific information restated in your own words. So it's your own words. So is this a source card, a summary card, or a paraphrase card? Okay. 5 more seconds. 4, 3. There we go. Got everyone who answered. So this is a paraphrase card. So the majority got that correct. So excellent job. Okay, next one. Records the general idea or topic. Make one for each source or large section of text. Okay, let's share the results. Okay, so this is actually a summary. So it's summarizing the general idea. So what is it in general about? So you're kind of taking the main idea and making it shorter. Okay, and last one. Make one for each text you read. Write the citation exactly how it will later appear in your reference section. So this is where you write like a citation down. So is that a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, or a quotation card? Okay, I think that's everyone. Okay, so source card, excellent, good job. Okay, so for the next activity, we're going to do kind of the same thing, but we're going to look, instead of just the name, we're going to look at an example, and you have to decide which one it is. So this is a little bit trickier. Okay, so here is the first example. And is this a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, or a quotation card? Okay, let's stop it there. Okay, so let's look back a little bit at the definitions. So paraphrase is specific information restated in your own words, records a general idea, or summary is record the general idea or topic. Source is make one for each text you read. So I would say this is probably a paraphrase card. Okay. And what is this? Is this a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, or a quotation card? This one's a little bit easier. So remember, what are these? Okay. More seconds. Okay, quotation card. So I would say that's what the majority got, and I would agree with that. Okay, next one. Is this a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, or a quotation card? Okay, 2 more seconds. Okay. So excellent, it is a source card. Let's look at the last one. So is this an example of a source card, summary card, paraphrase card, or quotation card? Okay, that's everyone. So good. It is a summary card. Excellent job. Very good. Okay, so those are the 4 different main types of note cards. So remember, kind of 1 piece of information per card. You don't need to like cram it full of information. So you can have lots of different cards. Be precise and exact. Always give credit to the author. So who wrote it? So an example, write the topic of the card at the top left. Write the source that this information comes from at the top right. Write the page number where you found this information at the bottom right. And then you can write the information in the middle. So have the different sections and then have the information in the middle. It's also useful sometimes if you want to use different colors for different topics. So you could use pink for soccer, green for badminton. So if you want to do something like that. And obviously, if you cannot find these at the store, you can just make them yourself. So you can group cards by topics. So you can put all the cards related to soccer together, or all the cards related to engineering or physics together. So it depends. It helps you identify gaps in your research because you see all the different topics laid out. Eliminate unnecessary cards. So if you find one that you don't think is necessary, you can get rid of it. Oops, sorry. You can also put cards in the order you want the ideas to appear in your paper. So if you want the ideas in your paper, especially in your literature review, to show up in a certain order, you can put your cards in that order. How would you like to write them out? So it kind of helps you think about how you can write and what information to include. What quotations do you want to include? What sources? What summaries? What topics? So it helps you kind of format how you might want to write your literature review. So it helps, it helps create an outline. Okay. So in groups, you will look at a short article and then you will use Pear Deck to create one example note card for each of the 4 types. So create a source card, a summary card, a paraphrase card, and a quotation card all together in your groups. So you have about 10 minutes to do that, but if it takes longer than that, that is okay. We have lots of time. Oh no. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, so click on the link when you open it. Click on the link here. And it will open an article for you. So here is an article for you to read. So you click the link here and you use the article in your groups to make a source card. If you need help, you can click the link to make a summary card, to make a paraphrase card, and to make a quotation card. So make all 4 cards. And just in case anyone doesn't get this, I'll add it into the chat box as well, so it's easier to find. Okay, so can anyone tell me how many different cards do you have to make? Just to check. How many different cards?
4 cards.
Yeah, 4 cards. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm going to put you into groups now. So we have 13 people. I'm trying to think if I should do groups of 4 or groups of 7, groups of 6 or 7. Let's do groups of 6 or 7 because it might be a little bit difficult. So I'll just put you into 2 groups. You have 10 minutes to work on it.
highlight လုပ်ထားတာဆိုတော့လေ
ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်
နော်
ဟုတ်တယ်
ဟာကြီးအဲ့ဒါလေးနော်
Summarize comments.
You have increased the
summary ကတော့ခေါင်းစဉ်ခွဲတစ်ခုစီအောက်မှာရှိမယ်နဲ့တူတယ်နော်
search one ပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်
အင်းရတဲ့ style ကြတယ်ဗျာနော်
within the
WITHIN
within the
WID
institution
within the institution
institutions ပြန်ကြည့်လိုက်အောင်မယ်
analyze
within the
class
institution
within the
Then my
institution
discovery
hả
a man step ထိပဲထားပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ဖြုတ်မလား
let me one
You can also make it the text smaller. That might help.
yes နှစ်ချက်တော့ရသွားပြီနောက်တစ်ချက်အဲ့ဒါက not from ကိုဖြုတ်လိုက်တော့မယ်နော်တချေတို့
သုံးချက်ရပြီ
ဖြုတ်လိုက်မယ်
က
လို့
teacher တို့ free လုပ်ရမှာထင်တယ်
ဟမ်
မစလို့တင်နေဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့လိုက်တာအဲ့ပါလေအဲ့ပါကောင်းတယ်အဲ့ပါတော့အဲ့ပါကောင်းရောဝင်
Okay. So just to check, just to remind people, so the first one is a source card. So remember, this is what a source card looks like. So let's look at what you guys did. So there's two groups, so okay, good. So you still need maybe the source number, but it looks good. You have the topic. Looks good. And you have the page number, you have the source, you have the topic. Good. Good job. I think the rest were just extra blank ones. Let's look at the next one, a summary card. So the summary card is this one right here. So it's a short summary. That, I mean, I would say maybe that's more of a paraphrasing because you have the different ones, but it could still be a summary. Yeah, try to list your sources and your page if possible in the corner. This is a paraphrase one. Yeah, so this looks more like a summary to me. Yeah, both of those look a little bit more like summaries than paraphrasing. So summary is when it's a lot of information and you shorten it. So you make it very short, like 1 or 2 sentence summarizing everything. Well, a paraphrase is more detailed. Paraphrase is your own words, but more information. Summary is when you have lots of information and you make it short. Okay, quotation. Okay, good. Excellent. Looks good. Okay. Looks good, except for it needs quotation marks and it needs the source and the page number. So remember the quotation marks are very important. But other than that, it looks excellent. Hey, will you use note cards as a note-taking system? Yes or no? Yeah, we can just do show of thumbs. Yes or no? You want to show me?
Note-taking system.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe not. A few people have said no. Okay, why or why not? Does anyone want to tell me why they would use it? You can also put it in the chat box. Or why they would not use it. Anyone? No opinions? Okay. But yeah, it's one note-taking system that you can use. It's kind of nice because you can, oh, there's someone. Yes, I will. Yeah. Because it's easy to sort when you have this physical cards. Yes, it helps us to memorize the important facts. Yes, so it helps you with facts. Hey, excellent. One more. It's very systematic. Yes, it is. You can make it very, very systematic. And if you make a mistake, it's really easy because you could just throw the card away and make a new card as well. Some of the other forms, if you make a mistake, then you have to like change it around and things. So this is quite easy. Okay, Can you take notes using a note card system? Not at all, kind of somewhat, extremely well. So on the count of 3, can you show me with your thumbs? 1, 2, 3. Let me check. Okay, lots of thumbs up. Excellent. And the comments? To collect the important information, it keeps us focused in our research. It's easy to read later. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so please remember to fill in the course feedback. I will email that out along with the invitation to join the Google Classroom, and I'll put all the slides on there. Next week's topic is on taking notes on the computer, so specific to on a computer. And the Google Classroom also has the syllabus. I am going to send you the feedback form right now. So please remember, if I send it right now, you do not need to fill it out when I email it to you. You can just do one copy. That's okay. I noticed some people did both last week. But yeah, you can just do it once. So if you want to fill it out now, or you can wait until I send out the email. Okay, so we are finished. So thank you very much. And I will wait here for about 5 minutes and I can answer any questions. So thank you very much and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to end things now. Okay.